I'm going rogue on this one. I had a topic all picked out, ready to discuss. I changed my mind. We'll talk about Parkinson's disease. Because someone very close to me has been diagnosed with it in the last 5 months. And that person is my father. And as I may or may not have made very clear, I love my father. I love my dad. I am not one of those people who, growing up, ever really thought or said that my dad was, pretend you were at the stop sign first, sure, was a Superman or this big bad dude, because he didn't have to be. We didn't need him to be that. We needed him to be dad, and he did a great job at it. He still does a great job at it. He supports us through everything, teaches us what he can, helps us to be good people. And it's really, really hard to see this disease that he has no control over start to take its toll, because it has produced some physical symptoms. And that's not fun to watch. We have, this is going to sound really petty, but we have a really big family vacation coming up at the end of the year that we're all really looking forward to. And we'd like for him to be able to enjoy it too. It's just hard to feel like that's going to be a good thing and a fun thing, seeing what Parkinson's is doing to him right now. And that's not to say that it's going to keep progressing at the rate that it's progressing, or that anything is going to get easier or harder. There's no way to know. All we do know is that Parkinson's is incurable. I did a lot of research on it last night. About 10 million people worldwide currently live with Parkinson's. We obviously know Michael J. Fox is one of the big names that struggles with it and continues to live with it, and has for a long time. Has made a good life doing it. I know that people can spend anywhere from $2,500 to $10,000 yearly on medications and treatments. And I know that it can be coped with and dealt with, and I even looked up some ways to do that naturally, like some special foods to eat to increase your dopamine levels. That is what essentially Parkinson's fights, is dopamine. It takes that away from you. So, and I also looked up causes, like what can influence or increase your chances of having this disease. And the big one that just kept popping out is head trauma. Because on our last big family vacation down to Texas, we were riding Segways, and Dad wiped out and smacked his head. And that may or may not have been a contributing factor. There's no way for us to know at this point. But I do know that while my dad has never been an overly physical person, his physical independence is important to him. And so if you are a praying person, if you are a meditating person, if you are a person that just likes to send positive vibes, we'd appreciate that. But particularly the prayer, because we believe that it works. I live physically closer to my parents than my brother or sister do, so I get to be around and see things more and be present more, but that doesn't necessarily make it any easier. So, just, I know the title of this video is Let's Talk About Parkinson's, but really it's more let's talk about my dad and my experience with this thing so far, and I'm probably going to bring it up in the future. Just kind of an ongoing conversation, but it's not a fun thing. But we have our faith, we have our family, and we'll see where this thing goes. I'll see you this afternoon.